Wrestling.
Is it?
It is. Do you see the text going across the bottom of your screen? That text is the ticker. If you read what's on that ticker, it will tell you about things. You can find more information on those things in the description. There's a link tree in that description. If you click the links in the link tree, it will take you places you may have never seen.
It's kind of like an Old Spice commercial.
Like White's books, which are great, and you should buy them because they're good. It also helps support the show. Or, if that's too much, if you're not ready for that level of commitment, I understand. There's a lesser commitment option for you. $1 will get you a premium status. You could be cool, like Rob, or Passion Killer 711, or a guy from Ohio. $5 a month would get you episodes of this show, which we will be continuing to do after this episode.
Not
this save. We'll be doing something new. But the show itself, Journey of Wrestling, will continue. And you'll get it a week early.
You would have already seen this episode.
If it's too late now, but if you had gotten it earlier, you could have seen this episode before 2022 ended. You feel that FOMO? Do you feel that regret? Don't live in regret. Get the Patreon.
FOMO stands for Fear of Monkey Oppressors.
And we should all have that.
Yeah, it's healthy. That's healthy.
But WrestleMania.
It's time.
2001 WrestleMania is here. Get excited.
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling it. All right, we got all these event effects. You saw them. Let's go to the book. Oh, buddy. Okay.
24 event effects in effect. Okay. First thing we book, I just feel like we go down the card and then tweak up.
Sure.
So, Kana versus Mark Henry. There we go. Perfect. Now, do we want a gimmick match on this, or is this just a clean wrestling match?
I think that can be a clean match. I think Iron Man match, that's Rock and Goldust.
Then there we go. Rock and Goldust. Add gimmick match. Iron Man match. I like the idea that in our universe, the Iron Man match is a WrestleMania tradition.
Yeah, that's fun.
And that's what this feud could have been building towards the whole time. Is who is the Iron Man? Yeah. Who's unstoppable?
I think Chris Jericho and Edge also need to have a crazy gimmick to their match.
This needs to be like a feud ender. These guys have feuded a bunch of times. This is we're done with each other after this. What is powerful enough to put the final nail in the coffin of the feud?
I'm kind of hot on Burning Chain.
Okay, then let's do it.
Bam. And are we just going to blow these off?
There's no reason not to blow off any feud that exists.
That's fair, yeah. Pierre Oulet and The Undertaker, I don't think that needs a gimmick.
The gimmick is the streak.
Mm-hmm.
Add that blow off.
Hiroshi Tanahashi and Jacqueline are fighting. Again, I don't think that needs a gimmick.
Add that blow off.
Yeah, blow that off. Let's get a tag match on here. 2v2. That's going to be... God, there's so many people on our roster.
Who are over as fuck.
Yeah, Gangrel and Medusa
versus
Lita and the Patriot.
Blow both those feuds off.
Blow both those off. I don't know that needs a gimmick, but it could use one.
We'll see. That's one where we can tweak.
I have been building up to this. I don't know if you caught on to it. Viewer, I don't know if you caught on to it. But let's get nuts. I'm
here. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Okay. Tag teams. We will have the Millennium Dragons, Serious Business, the Dudley Boys, Bone Storm, Best Friends, and I believe that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
The two Bone Storm feuds,
mm-hmm.
and then the other feuds we've been commingling.
Mm-hmm. And that will happen. Do we want to throw in Trips and Road Dogg? Like, they'd be tossed in, but...
What's stopping us?
Nothing. Nothing is stopping us. Now let's make sure... Oh, that's Trips in China.
No. We'll be doing
different shows. It's a big special occasion.
Yeah, DX still exists, everyone.
Yeah. All right, let's blow some shit off. Blow off.
This would be Trips and Sean if Sean wasn't dead.
Yes, he is injured. Sadly. Okay. Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero. I feel like that should be in a steel cage or a steel cell.
Ooh, I don't like the escapee, the cagey thing for this, so let's do cell.
Steel cell, good call. What I don't care about the alignment boost.
The opposite of give a shit about that. Add that blow off.
Yeah, add blow off. All the offs are being blown, right? Okay,
Yes.
Cool. So that is it for feuds. That is all of our feuds.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay, now are there any titles that can be contested here that aren't?
Nope, that's all of them.
Okay. So we have a bunch of people who don't have matches on this fucking card. And everybody eats. So...
Okay. All right.
We got 8 slots left.
Battle Royal. I will pick them. That's fine. Do we have 30? Jesus, we sure do.
But that's everybody left, and then we have 7 slots to fill.
That's not everybody left. That is not everybody left.
Who doesn't already have a match? Yeah, it is.
Oh, maybe it would be. So let's just go down to 15. Let's see where we are, and if we need to remove some, we can remove some. Okay, Tajiri, Bryan Danielson, AJ Styles, Flash Flanagan, Claudio, Kenny, Crash, Scott, Rhino, Samurai, John Tenta, Rikishi, Scott Taylor, Christian. What are we at? Doesn't say. Oh, 14. Okay, so 15 would be that. And there's still a bunch of higher card people
to put in matches.
So,
I like that. This is the young boy thing we've been building to all match. Mm-hmm. In universe, we're not going to bother putting it in because we're done here after this. But in universe, I would say that this should be for something. Not necessarily a title shot.
I think this is the inaugural Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. We're starting it early. Like by 20 years.
and then it means something. It should get you something. Yeah. Like, even if it's like a Dynamite Diamond Ring level, sort of prop that you can carry.
You got a big Andre the Giant trophy that you can batter people with.
Something that you can use as a prop. That you can carry around, that you can make a gimmick out of.
Okay. Let's get a tag match in here, right?
Okay, I'm here.
Let's get 2v2. Norman Smiley and Farouk, with the Godfather as their manager. Who could they go up against?
Who's not busy?
Oh, the rest of DX. Even though he's not in DX anymore, he's a heel again. It's fine.
Yeah, I love it. No need to overthink it. Book it.
Nice.
One night only. You know, China is coming out for her match. It's a surprise. She says her partner's going to be a surprise, right? And you know, the DX had is you know, one night only. She points and Billy's music hits.
Yeah. Here's another good tag match we can do. Scott Taylor and Christian against the Giving Veterans John Tenta and Vader.
I love it.
Cool. Okay.
Let's see here.
We've got 5 left. We've got Liger, Draws, Rikishi, Samurai,
CM Punk and Raven.
CM Punk. Oh, Raven isn't doing anything.
Just CM Punk versus Raven.
Yeah.
Make that a gimmick match.
Man, if only there were a Clockwork Orange House of Fun. I think just a street fight's fine.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, 4 left. We can do segments if we want, or we can get somebody here on the card.
Are there any segments we really want on this card, or should it just be wrestling matches?
I mean, I'd like to try to make a good show out of things.
Matt and Jeff Hardy could do a thing.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. In fact, come on. Matt, Jeff, X-Pac, Draws.
There you go.
Put them on that ladder. Oh, it can only be held for a championship. Okay.
Yeah, what would that be for?
Put them on a pole. Ladder on a pole match.
Oh, fuck
it took away the participants. Matt and Jeff versus
X-Pac and draws.
X-Pac and draws. Okay.
The Hardy Boys reunited for one night again. WrestleMania is a big night, everybody.
Okay. So, segments.
I'm sad it does not keep track of who's not busy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to match, see who's not busy, and make a segment out of it. Oh, is it time? Is it Tonk Lawler time? Is it backstage barbecue time?
That's even better than anything I could have imagined.
In retiring, they have finally found peace.
I think that's a
solo
segment.
Nope.
One participant.
Oh, damn.
So, like, if they were a tag team, we could do that. But that's fine. That's fine. They can still... we can't do better together because that requires a feud. But...
what's that one where they team up against the local team?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Unlikely partners. Oh, because they're... Wow, that's interesting. Manager segments as part of a faction.
Or legend segments.
Legends.
Do we have those?
Tell me again. Retired and manager segment. Okay, let's try retired. Can I do that? Perfect. They'll just beat each other up again.
They've found peace. They come out and they talk about how they get along great now, and then, but Jerry pulls guitar out. It is WrestleMania season.
Oh, that's so good.
And then Jerry shrugs and they start fighting and the crowd bops.
All right, let's hype that main event.
All right. How many segments we got left?
I think we got one left.
And is there anybody who doesn't have a match yet?
Yeah. Kane, Ivory, Liger, Rikishi, Phineas, of course, Samurai, Rhino, Scott. I think these guys are in the Battle Royal, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, Draws and Christian are in there too. Why did it let me double book them?
That's annoying.
All right, well, that's fine. I can't just edit who's in it.
No, you'll have to kill it and then remake it.
Okay. That's fine. Gimmick, Battle Royal. 15 people. Can I pick, like, not booked?
No.
Oh, wait. No. All right.
So, start from the bottom again.
Start from the bottom. These guys are definitely not booked. None of these guys are booked. Scott Steiner is not booked. Neither is Rhino, El Samurai.
Road Dogg is.
Road Dogg is.
Chenta is.
Tenta is. Rikishi's not.
Scott Taylor is.
Scott and Christian are. Draws is. Vader is. Liger
is.
Oh, is he?
Isn't he? Scroll. Oh, no, I guess you wanted to get him that win last week, so he's not.
Yeah.
Okay. X-Pac is.
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane is.
Mm-hmm. Parka, Hardy, Medusa. Phineas is not. Do I want to toss him in here?
Sure.
Punk is not.
Punk is in.
Or no, Punk and Raven.
Yeah, that's right. Punk and Raven. Chyna's booked.
Yeah.
Tanahashi's obviously booked.
Right.
Edge is booked. Smiley is not booked.
Yes, he's booked with Farouk against
Oh,
Billy
that's
Gunn
right.
and Chyna.
That's right. Okay. Ivory?
Ivory, yeah, she's not booked.
Lita booked.
Lita's booked.
Farouk booked.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Gunn booked. Lance Storm booked.
Kane's not booked.
Kane's not booked? Is that...
That's 15.
There we go.
Okay. Now I believe everyone is booked. So, we can do one more segment.
We got everybody on the fucking card. I'm happy.
No, of course. How else are we going to open the show?
Perfect.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
Sorting.
Yeah. This will kind of be the separator between random shit we threw together
and the actual card.
Yeah. And honestly, I think the rest of this is good.
Yeah, I agree.
Okie doke. Let's see what happens. Woof!
Run the show.
Holy shit.
It's here.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Hold on. Except for The Rock, everybody on this poster is someone who was not that over in the original timeline at this point. Kane,
At this point, Kane and maybe Eddie. I don't remember when he got big.
Not this early.
Not this early, though, no. Okay, well.
And obviously Kana, no.
No, she was still green as goose shit. So they expect Rikishi to win the Battle Royal. Matt and Jeff to win the ladder on a pole match.
I mean, that is a reasonable assumption.
Raven to beat CM Punk. The Brood to take out Vader and Tenta. Farouk and Norman Smiley to be victorious over DX Remnants. 60% of the polls say the Patriot and Leader are going to win. 40% think the Brood are going to win. Jackie is said to retain the European title. Taker's supposed to defend his streak. The Dudleys are going to win the titles. 90% Jericho, 10% Edge on the Burning Chain match.
There's a little bit of the Edge holdouts. I like that.
Yeah, that's nice. Eddie Guerrero retains. 70% The Rock, 30% Goldust, and Kana retains the championship.
What a reasonable assumption given how we've been booking her.
Let's bend this shit.
One more bend!
He just bends all of WrestleMania.
All right, who actually wins? Who is the king of the young boys?
So it shouldn't be like Kane, Ivory, Jushin.
No, they're in here.
Rikishi's
They're in
old.
here to be false leads. They're stalking horses. They're out there to be like, of course Kane's gonna win, and then he gets thrown out early, or thrown out by the young boys banding together to take out Kane.
I say it should be one of these four: AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, or Claudio Castagnoli. They're all young.
They all are.
And they all could really use the win.
That's all that is true. I believe Claudio didn't he actually win the first Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
He might have been the one, yeah.
I believe he literally actually did win it. So,
do you want to give it to him?
Could give it to him, or we could give it to God's perfect wrestler, or fucking Kenny Omega. These are not AJ. These are three powerful choices.
Yeah, they're all strong choices.
I don't want to hit simulate because it won't be one of them.
No.
So we got to make a call. I'd say this is one time when we don't want when, despite all of it, fate refused to move. Claudio still fucking wins.
I'm down. I'm down for that. Claudio Castagnoli got over with the fans. Battle Royal match effect increased for this event. Look at all that shit.
Claudio
That's
got
awesome.
over in one performance. Fucking Ricola.
Nice. Matt and Jeff versus X-Pac and Draws. I mean, we got to give it to
We
the
got to
Hardy
give it
Boys.
we got to give it to the Hardy Boys. Their fucking stock music, which we could literally just play.
Matt Hardy's the face of the company.
It finally happened. It's been trying. All right.
Raven 02, Punk 02. Punk's mad, Raven's not. Raven's a charismatic punk. CM Punk is nothing.
Yeah, okay.
What are we doing here, pal?
I mean, so this is... How old is CM Punk here?
22.
What I would do, if we were continuing this, is I would have Raven win this, and then take Punk under his wing. Punk joins the flock.
That'd be hot. I dig it. Let's say that's what happens. Bam. He holds up his bloody, defeated body at the end. He's like, "You did good, kid."
You did. He pats him on the fucking face, grabs him like, "You got a lot to learn, but I think I can teach you." Holds out his hand. Everyone's booing. "No, Punk, don't do it!" And then Punk reaches for the hand. Raven pulls him up.
Holy shit! Raven reversed CM Punk's finisher. CM Punk is on the top rope, ready to Pepsi plunge. They front flip together, and Raven is now in charge of it, and he drops Punk.
with a fucking
With
pedigree.
a fucking, yeah. Good shit. Yeah, good match. Thanks, guys. The Brood versus Vader and John Tenta. I think the Brood, personally.
It's not like Vader and Tenta are gonna care.
No, and these guys are young, and yeah, let's get them some good shit. Nice, good to see.
I just want to look at the stars.
I know we're so good. I'm gonna miss that. Again, Farouk and Norman Smiley. I feel like
the DX remnants aren't taking these matches.
This is a victory lap here.
And oh man,
nice.
It's just good. So good.
Good contest. All right, this shit happens.
It's WrestleMania season.
100% effective. Okay. I think the Patriot and Lita should be victorious here.
Yeah, I think so.
Leave me alone. And it's a great match.
And they leave them alone.
Awesome. All right. Does Jackie retain? Or is it now Tanahashi's time?
3 months, even if we were continuing, I would say Tanahashi.
All right. Hiroshi Tanahashi. Bam! Interesting story. Easy 5 stars. Hot match.
God damn, this match has just been fucking banger after banger after banger.
Yeah. So, which zombie is victorious?
So there's two ways we can go here. This is the year 2001. Yeah. Taker's only 7-0 at WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. We could go we're trying for long-term storytelling. Obviously Undertaker would probably win this.
Right.
Or we could celebrate that we got Pierre fucking Oulet over and Undertaker has plastic fucking bones.
I hear what you say and I'm going with it. Beautiful. Hey, they put on a great show and no one exploded. Really glad about Pierre Oulet.
Get off the stage before you're dragged off is the lesson here. Okay. Now this is a great fucking angle.
Yeah, thank you.
I've loved the build. I've loved the various pieces of the build. I love the last minute throw in of DX as they just added themselves. Everyone's ready to start the match and then DX's music hit and all of their remnants have lost. So Triple H and Road Dogg come out and go, I mean, we gotta show the flag. All the rest of them lost. You wanna? Yeah. And then they just come down to the ring.
And the fans are expecting that Trips is gonna go over because of his stroke. I feel like there's 2 exits for this. I'm going to let you choose.
Okay? I'm listening.
Now, there's the obvious one because Bone Storm has only been champions for a month. I would probably keep them on if we were continuing the save. However, we're not. So, Millennium Dragons, because Ultimo Dragon.
Right.
Or Best Friends get theirs.
What's the idea? Because I thought the 2 pitchers would be Millennium Dragons or Bone Storm, and Skeleton Supremacy is proven once and for all.
I do like Skeleton Supremacy. Best Friends are 2 characters we dragged out of the muck. Hurricane only got in the main event this month.
And Brian Christopher has been a war.
Yeah.
So, I love that idea, and we've done a lot of that this show, of celebrating the people we got over.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you go to our channel page and scroll up to the header, there is one man on it. And he deserves the nod.
Beautiful. What a match. What a
goddamned match!
5 1/3 stars. Hell yes. It's spectacular. Title didn't even lose prestige, I don't think.
No, gained 14.
Yeah, gained 14. Beautiful. Good job, guys. Edge and Chris Jericho.
Who should be the ultimate king? Man of 1,004 names. Of this feud. This is the feud ender. These 2 are done with each other. If we were continuing, I would move the loser to a different show.
I mean, either way, it doesn't matter, I don't think.
Then simulate it.
Let's simulate that.
Let's see who is the king. Oh, fucking course it is.
Okay.
Hits him with a fucking Judas effect or something, I'm sure.
We finally get here. As we said, it makes more sense for Eddie to go over.
It does.
And I think he just wins clean.
Yeah. He stops cheating and proves the ultimate fucking my favorite heel thing of all time, which is I don't need to cheat to win. I like to cheat to win. There's a difference.
This was just shy of 6 stars.
Goddamn right it was.
All right, The Rock versus Goldust.
Goldust wins this.
Goldust wins this one?
That's the story we've been telling.
All right, I'm fine with that.
And The Rock was over in the original timeline. Goldust is one of... Make
He's
a
one of our
trio
pet projects.
out
Yeah.
of Goldust...
Vader and Mark Marrow,
Mark Marrow, the Golden Age of Grotesque. He is one of our fucking absolute success stories. Second only to The Godfather and Sable. Main event hype, 85% effective. That could have been better.
Could have been better.
But still did good.
But yeah.
I think it was fucking just absolute win after win. This has been a match, a whole card full of amazing stuff. And you love to see it. You gotta...
Yeah, I appreciate, what do you think the main event package was? Is it just like a highlight reel of Kana's victories? Is it like a play of Mark Henry bending stuff? What do we got there? What's your envisioning for what occurred in this main event package?
You know what? I like both those ideas.
Yeah.
I think that's something we could have been doing in the lead up.
Sure. And, all the interviews that Kana did.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of highlights of... like a super cut of nobody is ready.
And just everyone she's just clowned. All the main eventers she's destroyed. All the established WWE talents. And then just like fucking the common man.
Yeah.
Story of Mark Henry. Coming up from fucking nothing and just strength, power, simplicity of effort. I believe he might actually be a heel right now, but I don't care. Weirdly, between these two, Mark Henry's definitely the fucking underdog here.
Absolutely. He was another one of those guys that we brought up from garbage ratings. And look at him now. That's 3 for work rate, 4 for charisma, with him being over. I can't believe he's managed to talk his way into 3 stars of charisma. He was so trash.
He was 1. But he hasn't wrestled enough to get 3.
He hasn't. We've been protecting him really hard. But, if we were continuing the save, we could have him wrestle all the time now.
Yeah, because he's safe.
Yeah, and there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event! Damn. Focused on shortcomings, whatever. Just let's ignore that.
Slightly.
Wow, 6 stars!
You know what? No, it's funnier that it wasn't 5. I'm going to be honest.
Oh. After all this time, we did what we said we came here to do. $190 out of 5-star event.
We got Mark Henry over WWF champion fucking king shit.
1.9k fans. We ate everyone's lunch.
2.2 million by...
We signed David Arquette and Al Snow. Mark Henry wins big. Claudio becomes hot. He was always hot.
Mark Henry and Kana put on a match of the year contender.
So did The Rock and Goldust. So did Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle. So did Edge and Chris Jericho. So did Serious Business and 5 others. Taker and Pierre Oulet. This is just, wow. WrestleMania was good, guys.
Holy shit, WrestleMania was so good.
We destroyed, there's no news about anyone else. I like that the lead article is David Arquette signed to the World Wrestling Federation.
A confusing and disturbing sign of things to come.
That's fine. I don't care about that. Thank you. That's lovely. Okay, wonderful. Yes, we'll be there. Totally. That's definitely a thing that's happening. What would AJ Styles want to be doing? He wants to have a solo promo segment.
Yeah, sure.
That's exciting. That's wonderful. Be Southern. Okay, let's check all this mail. Look at all this.
As the last bit of our victory lap, what would be the things to come?
Feel free to fantasy book it in the comments. Oh, look, Rebook is a new artifact. Bradshaw's ready for a return. Vampiro is back, and we could gimmick change him if we wanted to.
Yeah, he's back.
Some guy named Joan Sen, I believe it's Italian, is a future superstar on our training roster. That doesn't sound interesting.
I'm gonna be honest, that fucker showing up at the last
end, yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
Trish and MVP are training well. Chris Hero is available on the indies. Steve Armstrong, don't know who that is. The injury revenge feud between Edge and Ivory has been going on for too long. I will automatically end it next month. Okay, no one cares, Vince. Same thing for the new challenger between Enemies and Hardy Boys. That's fine. Gene Gold. You hear about this new gene editing thing? They take genes and insert them into your DNA using a virus. Soon they'll be able to cure diseases, but they could do anything, like making us superhumans. Maybe they could even clone people. It's terrifying to think about. I don't want to live in a world like that.
Thanks, Goldust. Okay. Crazy bullshit as always. I appreciate it.
We didn't manage to get Christopher Daniels.
That's okay.
We trained up Albert.
Good for him.
He's injured, but whatever. We trained up Kenny Omega. He got some charisma. Pooja Wilson has the flu and won't be able to work this month. That's okay. No Mike Tyson. They signed with ECW.
Good for you, Mike.
I hope he's on commentary. We got Al Snow. We got David Arquette. Call-ups are coming for Lucas Wong, Sean Stasiak, Ron Killings, Shane McMahon. Maybe we'll actually get Ron Killings this time. I'm glad you decided to participate in the Grand Invitational. It'll be a big deal if we win, so make sure to send our top superstars. You know what? That's actually one more thing I want to do before we go. Let's see how people shook out. Let's see where they are.
Yeah! Let's see what our final roster rating is. I wish we could see both shows.
Still on top. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if we can go to the roster and sort by overness.
Maybe sort main eventers.
Yeah.
And then that probably...
Yeah, that's sorted them by overness. So, Shawn Michaels, of course. Wow, The Rock and Goldust. Stone Cold. 1 month to a return. Raven, Jericho, Foley. Oh, he's injured. I thought we retired him. Cool. Mark Henry got up there, dude. That's austere company. Triple H.
Kana.
1 month to becoming a face of the company. Eddie, Taker. Nice, not bad. Ultimo Dragon. Man.
Look at becoming the face of the company. Yeah. Block.
We've been name makers.
David Arquette. Oh my god, he scammed us. We paid him 500 creative points and he has 1 appearance left. You scam motherfucker. He scammed us. Shows up, immediately retires.
It's great to be here. I just want to be in exactly 1 segment, please. Well, segments don't count against appearances, so we could, theoretically, in theory, where we're continuing this, book him in a bunch of segments leading to a match with The Rock, where The Rock eats him.
That's fucking really funny.
We'll be back next week with a brand new save file and enjoying all the benefits of all the new shit.
And we'll be poor again, and we'll have no show space, and we'll complain, shit roster,
and bitch,
and we'll whine, but you'll be here because, well, I mean, apparently you enjoyed this.
Sincerely thanks to you guys, and thanks for those of you who support us on Patreon, and just people who hang out in the Discord and chat. Happy to have you all here, excited to go into this next thing.
This has been really fun. I complain a bit about this game, but this is a really fun game to play. It is a really fun way to show people how, wrestling fans always, what would you do? And even some people in the wrestling industry are like, you wouldn't fucking do anything better. And it's nice to be able to go, if you gave me the book, this is how I would run things.
I don't even necessarily know that this is how I would run things, other than certain guys getting over. But, because there's constraints of the game.
Yeah, but, within the constraints, and there's constraints in real life.
Sure.
So, within the constraints given to us by the game, it's nice to be able to actually go and creatively express like this. This is a fun-ass game. Kudos to the person who makes it.
Yep.